Oh wow, that's hotter than I thought. Today we have the Grow and Make Deluxe Hot Sauce Kit. Heyo, I am Zach, aka Reviewy CK, and welcome to How's That Thing. Click on that old subscribe button somewhere around here. My brother and his wife got this for me for Christmas due to my interest in hot sauce, so I'm gonna try out the entire kit, get a little picante in here. Alright, let's see what's in here. Arbol peppers, guajillo peppers, I hope I'm saying all this right, chipotle peppers. You know, every white dude knows how to say that one. Here's the spice packets. Bottles wrapped in burlap. The company's located in Portland, and they have a lot of cool stuff, a lot of kits to make tons of things. I've always wanted to make hot sauce, so hopefully I can use this stuff and kind of move on from there, depending on how it goes. Apple cider vinegar. I wonder what my cat just broke? Yoda! He broke the shelf over the sink, which knocked the shelf onto the sink, which turned on the faucet. Okay, anyway, we got 3 more bottles for a total of 6. Caps and the little squeezy things that make it so it actually shoots out rather than just dumps out. So you don't have those unfortunate situations where you're like, let me put out a little bit of this. Blork. Distilled white vinegar. And then instructions along with gloves, labels, and sterilizing stuff. If I was gonna make this on my own, things like the sterilizing stuff, I would definitely forget and have some moldy hot sauce. Okay, we have hot water with the sterilizing mixture mixed into it. Let's put in the bottles. Ooh, that's really hot water. It's a good sound. Okay, we gotta do these separate. Okay, Google. Set timer for 2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes. Starting.
Okay, I did the water way too hot. Wow. So I'm not putting the plastic pieces in yet because the water is so hot it's burning my fingers. So I'm gonna get the bottles that are glass first. I'd add an ice cube, but it wouldn't be sterile. So essentially I can only get the first 2 sterilized now. Then I'll do the next 2, next 2, next 2. And by the time I get to the plastic pieces, I won't be burning my fingerprints off. Wow, that's hot. Oh, the first 2 are sterile. Let's dump these out. Ah, that's hot. Wow. Wow. I really should have thought this one through better. Okay. Let's get these ones out. That's slowly getting more tolerable. Okay, we're setting that for 2 minutes again. Bottles 5 and 6. Look at these sweet kitchen shears. In you go. It's been 2 minutes. Everything that needs to be sterilized has been sterilized, and we're off to the fun part. 3 peppers provided. Guajillo? I really hope I'm saying that right. Guajillo peppers, the big ones that are more earthy in flavor and not very spicy. The mid-range chipotle peppers, kind of hot but not super hot. Arbol peppers, which is like what Cholula's made of, that are the hottest of these ones, so that's what I'm gonna go with. I had to pick up some extra stuff for this at the closest store to me, which is a Mexican market. This is how many you can get for $2 at a normal store. So this kit doesn't come with very many, so for $2 you can get this whole bag. And then I also, just for fun, grabbed some habaneros, which I might throw a couple of those in there for even more heat, and these were $2.25. So this is enough for like a whole batch of hot sauce. So let's put these terrible lunch lady gloves on. Or lunch man, lunch person. So all I'm gonna do with these is just break off the top, and that's it. Break off the top, throw in that. Let's get 1, 2... smaller habaneros in there too. We're putting our own flavor on it. Make my own hot sauce. Rip the top off. Put that there. Put that there. And we'll keep chugging along on these boys. This was a nice gift from my brother and his wife. It really was. Very thoughtful. I know these are good because my eyes are already starting to burn a little bit. Grind these up. I'm going to open this up and powder's going to burn my eyes. Oh my god. Wow, that's in my lungs. All right. And in goes the boiling water. We're gonna let this napalm sit for a little bit and absorb some juices into the water. It just hit me that this kit is supposed to include a funnel, which it doesn't. So it says right here we add a bunch to it, but it's any combination of things that we want. You can essentially leave it like this and add the spices and vinegar and be done. But let's kick it up with all the suggested things. So it says fresh or canned tomato or tomato sauce. I don't have proper tomato sauce. However, I have something even better. Leftover homemade tomato sauce from an Italian Christmas. This would be perfect for the tomato and onion parts, because I'm not really big on onions anyway, and bring in a lot of other flavors. This is great. Cilantro. I guess I don't have to chop these up. It's just gonna go right into a blender. I don't know, that's probably good in cilantro, right? All right, lime. Okay. Bit of lime. All right, now I think we just need garlic. This is gonna keep vampires from eating our hot sauce. I hate myself. Ugh. Not putting those back on. From what I'm reading, it says I probably need more of the tomato sauce, so let's dump a little bit more of that in. Then we should be pretty good with this bizarre mixture right here. Let's dump this in. And blend this boy up. Alright, this is smelling pretty spicy already. Now it's time to add in the spices. It comes with brown sugar, curry powder, cayenne pepper, ancho pepper, New Mexico chili pepper, which I learned about from Breaking Bad. With the addition of the habanero and using the hottest pepper, I'm just gonna put the cayenne pepper away. Ancho powder gives it that smoky taste, which I don't really like in my hot sauces, so that one's going away too. Then we're gonna add a little bit of the remaining three. Okay, a little bit of this, a little more of the curry, a little kiss of brown sugar. Mwah. Now we're gonna add the preserving ingredients, which is a healthy spring break double shot of my favorite tequila, the juice of a lemon, just the juice of another lime. Ooh, that one's not very juicy yet. Okay, we're only gonna use the juice of half of another lime, and then a whole bottle of the included distilled white vinegar. There's apple cider vinegar as well, but I don't think it'll be as good with this mix. All right, let's blend again and then start tasting. Well, let's get all over it. Wow, that is, I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Whew, okay, it's really hot, sweet. It's actually pretty limey, a little delicious. I actually really like this. I was going to mess with the ingredients, add some more of this and that, but this is really good. Obviously, it needs to sit for a while. So what we do now is bring this whole thing to a boil and then let it sit for 20 minutes, and then we bottle it up. I gotta find some sort of new procedure for bottling because it didn't come with a funnel. All right, I'm calling that a boil. Now we're gonna let it sit for 20 minutes. While this was cooling, I added a little bit of salt and sterilized my own funnel because once again, they forgot the funnel piece. Thanks a lot, Grow and Make of Portland, Oregon, but I do like the kit so far. So let's bottle these up. A little squirty cap and the lid on. Look at that. I feel good about myself right now. I'm sure it'll go away soon. I rarely have that feeling. This would be easier if I had a funnel that was made for this. All right, little squirty cap. Screw on the lid. Okay, this one's a little thicker, so it seems to have gummed up the funnel. Ew. Definitely different textures in each bottle. Screw it, I'm pouring from the top. Squirty cap. Big cap. I made 3 bottles of hot sauce. Let me put a label on one. Okay, I got my label right here that came with it. Or the blank label came with it. I had to write on it. So hot sauce labels always have the name and then some vague childish threat about how hot they are. How's that sauce? It'll kick your face in the butt, and don't even get me started on what it'll do to your butt. Bottled December 27th, 2016. All right, I'm stoked on this. I know it's supposed to cure for like at least 5 days, then up to 2 weeks. So I need to put different labels on these, but of course I need to try it out. It's How's That Thing. All right, I found a just starting to go stale Tostitos scoop. I may need a different blender. The chunks are getting stuck in all of this. Got a healthy amount there. It's good. I can taste every ingredient. It's weird knowing what goes into it rather than just having the flavor. The heat is kind of like the El Yucateca Caribbean habanero. Hotter than, say, a Cholula or Tapatio or definitely a Sriracha. But it's not painfully, disgustingly hot. I actually really like this. If I bought this in a store, I'd be happy with it. I think I have a new hobby. Unfortunately, I'm doing a review not of my delicious How's That sauce, but of the Make and Grow Deluxe Hot Sauce Making Kit. Again, like I said, it didn't come with the funnel, which is still very annoying. And all these ingredients are super cheap to buy on your own. I'm glad I had the kit to start off. Plus, it forced me into making hot sauce. So if I knew then what I knew now, I probably would have just gone out and bought all the ingredients on my own for much cheaper. But I would definitely give this to someone as a gift to get them into it, especially just the convenience of having the bottles and the sterilizing stuff. But it still didn't have every ingredient that I needed. I had to go on a run to the store. For quality, the resulting hot sauce is fantastic. So I'm going to give that a 5 bottles of How's That Sauce, not really branded, hot sauce. However, for value, how much does the kit cost? I know it's incredibly rude to look up the price of a gift, but I have to do my job. So it's $40 for the whole kit. You could probably buy everything you need for, I don't know, 15, but I'm glad I got this. I'm into it. I seriously want to start making more hot sauces, but it didn't come with a funnel, which is weird for the value. And it did come with a bunch of burlap, which I don't know why it was there. So for value, I give it 3 out of 5. Overall, How's That Thing score is a 4. Man, this stuff's really good. I'm gonna drink some. Oh wow, that's hotter than I thought. Also, why did I go through the trouble of sterilizing that if I was just going to put my nasty mouth on it? Comment if you'd like to buy a bottle of my hot sauce. Maybe I'll go into mass production. Seriously, subscribe, like the video. Also, I'd really appreciate if you clicked on the Patreon and donated, even if it was like $1 a month. That's cheap. But also, even if it was like $500 a month, that's cheap for some people. Not me by any means. How's that thing and how's that sauce?